Which reagent or reagents would react with one bromopentane to form heptane as shown below in good yield? So what we can see, right, from the names we can see that we're elongating the carbon chain. I'm going to go ahead and number these carbon atoms. So we can see we start with this 5 carbon atom chain. And so we can see that 5 carbon atoms in the product, but then we also have 2 more carbons. And so we need to bring together basically 2 CH groups to form a bond. And so this sort of reaction is known as a coupling reaction. And so what it appears is that we've got an alkyl halide. So an alkyl halide. And we need to pick the appropriate organometallic reagent. These are all organometallic reagents. And so for this sort of reaction, we require an organometallic reagent that is a little bit less reactive. So the reactivity of organometallic reagents depends on how great of an electronegativity difference you have between the carbon and the metal. So for both the alkyl lithiums and the Grignard reagents, these are both very reactive organometallic reagents. And in fact, these are too reactive. They are too strong of bases to do these coupling reactions. What we would tend to see if we took a really strong base with an alkyl halide is we would tend to see the competing E2 elimination to give us the 1-pentene, right? So we'd eliminate at the end of the chain. And so we need a less reactive reagent. So these organocuprates, and these are also called Gilman reagents. These are less reactive organometallic reagents. And because it's a little bit less reactive, this can actually undergo a coupling reaction. So when your Gilman reagent undergoes a coupling reaction, you can see that we have two different, or not two different, two the same, 2 alkyl groups. Only one of those is transferred. So you transfer one alkyl group. And specifically, it's going to form a bond to the carbon atom where that alkyl halide was. So if we want to number the carbon atoms in this cuprate, 6, that CH2, that's where we're forming the bond. So that's the carbon that is nucleophilic. That's the one that's attached directly to the copper. So that would be carbon 6, and this would be carbon 7. So when we do these reactions, we're taking one of these alkyl groups and you're forming a bond to the carbon that has the halogen. And so this is the only one that's going to react, so we would say D only, or the cuprate only.